I'm the presenter. This is Victoria. Chris is back there, Michaela, and Tyler is back there as well. This is just some documents we have, our proposal in writing, and a sample of the surveys that we sent out. Okay, so we started off our research for the Woodlands Foundation. We just wanted to get to know a little bit about the public relation practices that you guys already started, or things you already do. What we noticed is that you guys have impressive publications, including your annual reports, which are very informative and very helpful. You also seem to have a good relationship with local media, because there are publications in local newspapers as well as online. And your social media is very up to date, Twitter and Facebook. All right. Now, when we moved on and searched a little bit more, we found out that your website was a little bit difficult to navigate. However, it was very informative. There's a lot of good information on it. You also told us that it was the best kept secret. And we kind of want to let the secret get out, so this is what we're going to try and help you guys do. And also, we noticed that you told us that the Wellness Center pool had been closing a couple days a week, and our goal is to try and get that to reopen on those days. Alright, so we started with research on current publics, your current participants for the Wellness Center. And what we did is we made an online survey that we sent out to the Wellness Center participants. And basically what we wanted to find out is how did they find out about the program, the Wellness Center itself, and what do they like about it, what interests them the most. Now, one of the questions we asked is how did you find out about the Woodlands itself? What we learned was the majority of the people learned from it from word of mouth. The thing that kind of concerned us was that no one heard about it from social media. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing, we just need to figure out how we can target these publics on social media and get them to come to the Wellness Center and the Woodlands Foundation. We also asked them, would you recommend the Woodlands Center to other people? And 87% of them said yes. So this is great. This is exactly what we want to hear. And this is something that we can tailor our campaign around to help to give them information to give to other people. All right. We also went to two local businesses, Cranberry Place, which is a rehabilitation center and therapy center, and Sherwood Oaks, which is a UPMC senior living facility, and this is basically for people that need extended care. We took surveys down to them, and one of the questions we asked is what aspects or programs of the Wellness Center would appeal to you. Now in the survey, we asked them, have you ever heard about the Woodlands Foundation, and asked them to inform them that these are programs that you can take, and which of these would appeal to you most. Now what we found out is that 53% would enjoy the fitness aspect of fitness programs, and 30% really like the idea of the open swim. Now we learned this, and we can use this information essentially to help build a campaign and bring people in these areas. The next thing we did is we couldn't find a lot of the information that we needed on the website easily, so what we did is we went to a Slippery Rock University communication class, two of them, and just asked them to go through the website, locate the Wellness Center, and try and sign up for golf lessons. Just 3 tasks for them to do. What we found out is that only 38% of the people that we asked in the class were able to find the Woodlands Center, or identify what the Wellness Center is, I apologize, and that 60% were not able to figure out where it was on the website. Okay, so here's what our goals are. This is what we want to do for you guys. We want to increase public awareness and interest. We want to bring more people into the Wellness Center and the Woodlands Foundation. And we want to optimize electronic media to help aid in the first two. What we're going to do is continue our research. And the reason we're going to do this is because by going out to these places and administering surveys and focus groups and having personal interviews, we found that a lot of the people in the businesses are very interested in the Woodlands and interested in what you guys offer there. So we're building relationships, and we're just facilitating communication that way, and we're also gaining information about, about what they like about the Wellness Center and the Woodlands Foundation. Also, we want to find the people in the community that influence other people. Now, in school districts, these people are generally in the PTA, or some people have the PTO, the Parent-Teacher Association organization. What we can do, and I believe you guys already do this, is send people out to these organizations and talk about the Woodlands Foundation and what you guys do. Now, this is a great idea. We just need to keep on doing this and keep giving them information, and maybe asking some of the parents there to come aside and have a talk about what would appeal to them at the Woodlands Foundation. Also, we want to contact the media in every way that we possibly can. That means we want to send out press releases to TV stations, newspapers, local, the Trib, anywhere. And we want to send out radio readers to all the radio stations near the Wellness Center within the 40-mile radius. We also had an idea to figure out where the bloggers were online that write about people with disabilities and the programs offered that can help them in the community. By doing this, we can have more influencers on the internet, and that's something that you guys can repost and share on Facebook or on Twitter or anything else. Again, we want to look at social media, and we kind of had a strategy for this. Facebook, what you guys are doing with Facebook is great. Everyone that goes to the Woodlands Foundation, you share the stories, you share photos, and a picture is worth 1,000 words. You see a picture of a young boy in the Woodlands Foundation just having the time of his life, and it means a lot to the people that you guys are reaching out to. We also decided that there's a way to make tabs on Facebook where you can create a tab that goes up next to the photos, the events page, all the squares at the top of the profile, and at that point you can insert a subscription page or a sign-up page or registration page for certain events. You can provide flyers about certain events, and it's very helpful in just getting the word out, especially on Facebook, to get people that are already participants to come and attend these events and weekend retreats. Twitter also, we notice you guys keep very current with Twitter, and a lot of it you do a lot of interaction with the Pittsburgh Foundation and other nonprofits. There's not much that you guys are doing wrong on Twitter at all, and because of that, we just think maybe interacting with like more regular people and less nonprofits would be a good idea, just to get them more involved. Also, there's a program on the internet called Hootsuite, and what you can do from Hootsuite is manage all of your social media pages from one platform. I'd set up, there's columns, in each column that's one social media page. You can schedule tweets, schedule Facebook posts, schedule anything to go out at any time. What we can do for you guys is essentially set up a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month, or as long as you want us to do, and have that worked out for the next upcoming month or 2 months. And also, you asked us to look at search engine optimization and getting more information on how much web traffic is coming through My Woodlands and your other social media pages. We came to understand that Google offers a service called Google Analytics. You can either get it for free, which is more of a watered down version. We'll tell you how many people are coming through an hour, or whichever you prefer, an hour a day, a week, and how many clicks you're getting, and where they're going to from your website. And it's also important to note that each of these also have analytics features that feature the same thing. Social Mention is also a free program on the internet that allows you to search the Woodlands Foundation, whichever search criteria you would like. And so your Twitter account, your Facebook account, mywoodlands.org, and it will give you the feedback, how many people are coming through, what they're saying on social media about the Woodlands, and things along those lines. The reason we want to use all this information, or all this social media and electronic media, is essentially to gain an understanding of who your influencers are, because as you can tell, it says down here it's cut off, but you can see who the top people online are that are talking about you. So by doing that, you can interact with them more and have them essentially spread the message more and interact with you more, which we would hope would get more people involved online and in the community. We just wanted to figure out what the keywords were, who to target, and essentially be able to develop language on your Twitter pages that will put you at the higher on Google, on the Google rankings, which is dependent on search engine optimization. You can also use Google Alerts, which will send you emails every day about who's searching you, what they're saying. Again, it's similar to social mention, but this is more web-based and not so much on social media. The next part of our campaign is to target specific publics, and this has to do with the open house and those with cerebral palsy, ages 8 to 18. What we wanted to do here was essentially form relationships and get these people to come to the Woodlands Foundation. And by doing this, we may or may not have to go through local nonprofits such as the United Cerebral Palsy Center, Class Community, Autism Speaks, and there are more. Now, the open house coming up is on November 12th, and we've spoke about this the past couple weeks. Now, we plan to get attendance by going to each of the nonprofits that we just mentioned, the United Cerebral Palsy, PTA meetings, Sherwood Oaks, Class Community in Pittsburgh, and just spreading the word, trying to create communication and talk to these people and give them the flyers, the information, and see if they will be willing to send it out to local members or the members of their organization and who they serve. And we hope by doing this that we'll be able to gain an attendance of 50 quality parties. Now, I mean by parties like a mother, a father, and a son come in. That's, if the son is only going to come and use it, then that is one quality participant. And basically, like I said before, we're going to build strategic relationships in the community, local organizations again, local businesses such as Sherwood Oaks and Cranberry Place, and special education teachers from the surrounding school districts. We'd like to talk to them and get them involved with the Woodlands Foundation, because the cause is directly related to the Woodlands. They're focused on the betterment of children with disabilities. And all this ties into the Wellness Center and creating more awareness about it and bringing more participants in, because Wellness Center is difficult to raise awareness with by itself without knowing what the Woodlands is. So by bringing in all these people to all these programs and online, we can inform them about what the Wellness Center is, what it offers, and how it can be beneficial to them. And that is what we plan to do for you guys. I hope you like it. I hope you approve of it. If you have any suggestions, we are more than open. And that is all. Thank you.